Your worth as a school leader is tied to how busy you are, then you're heading straight for burnout. Here's the uncomfortable truth. We've almost normalized the fact that being busy is a badge of honor. It's seen as successful. You must be important if you're the busiest person in the building. I want to challenge that today. Stay with me as we look at reframing the narrative because I want to suggest that if you are the busiest person in the room, if you are the one who is indispensable, then something actually is wrong and it needs to change. So let's look at what this looks like. Are you running at 100 miles an hour to prove your worth? Do you think you have to do everything and be indispensable? Does that make you more important? But can I ask you, who are you proving this to? Who do you need to prove yourself to? Those others around you. If you're a leader, and if you're a successful leader, they see you as a successful leader, but do you? So let's ask ourselves today, what does success look like? What is success? Is it being the most busy? Is it being the person who, if you're not in school today, the school can't function? You know that's not success, is it? So what is success? I want to suggest today that success is that you as a leader have empowered your team. You've resourced them, you've trained them, you've believed in them to such a point that they can be their best, they can be successful in their roles. So you can take a step back. And what happens at that point? Are you not needed anymore? Would you feel that you don't have validation if suddenly there isn't a bottleneck in your school and everything has to run through you? But what if you've empowered those around you to release that bottleneck and suddenly it's not all about you anymore, is it? How does that feel? Do you suddenly feel a little bit vulnerable? Because where does that leave you? What do you do? Well, as a leader, there's always going to be stuff to do, and we're always going to be busy. But it's not about being 100 miles an hour busy, is it? Not being the only one who can answer every question. So, what if you did have time? How would you feel about looking at your diary for tomorrow and seeing nothing? Nothing in there. How does that make you feel? Worthless? Or, oh my goodness, I have time to sit with my team today to check in on people. When things come, it won't be a stress because I can deal with that parent complaint. I can manage perhaps some strategic work, or I can go and have a cup of tea with someone on my team who might need that. So we're changing the way that we think about success, about your worth, because you're believing in your team. You're sending them a message that they are actually amazing. It's not just you, it's not the you show as the leader. It's about you empowering your team to be their best. And they can then grow, they can flourish. So, this might take a moment of reflection. Do you think that possibly you see you being the most busy person, making you the most successful? Can you stop and ponder that for a minute? Is that a bit uncomfortable? Or is there someone else in your team who sees that? For me, as the deputy head and the inclusion lead, I think that's what I thought. That as long as I was really busy and everyone saw I was really busy, it meant I was a valid member of team. But wow, that's unhealthy, isn't it? Because nobody should be like that. And if you have people on your team, they may need a discussion about that. So, can I ask who is on your team? What skills do they have? Could you delegate? Could you invest? Could you resource them? Could you send them a message about how you believe in them today? Because that's sustainable leadership, isn't it? It's not burnout for either you or your team. So, can I challenge you to take one action today? What's it going to be? Is it going to empower someone else? Is it possibly going to question yourself, make yourself a bit uncomfortable? What is the truth about your leadership, your busyness, and what is success?